Speech off.
Hey folks, happy Sunday to everybody. This is Chris, KC7UDH here, and Old Blind Sonny YouTube channel. This is the second installment of the Old Blind Sonny Monday ham radio show. And today we're going to talk about, first to start off this video, I made 5 contacts from D-Star. All right, 5 contacts from D-Star using my Kenwood TH D74A. I love that radio. I love that. Plus, we're going to talk about today how last time I said you can get started in ham radio for a price point of $35. Well, this time it's going down. We're going to tell you how you can get started for $15 and your smartphone. So we're going to talk about that today. Remember, guys, I also I saved a couple videos that are important to watch. I saved the tech license amateur radio part 1 of a 3-part series from Jason, KC5HWB. I also saved part 2 of the same series from KC5HWB Jason. So you'll want to watch that. Plus, I saved the video on how you can turn $15 into a ham radio with your smartphone. So you'll want to watch those videos along with mine. Plus, remember, guys, like, share, subscribe, and comment to my YouTube channel. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That is the way you can help me grow my channel. If that button is gray, then you're okay. Let's get into the video. So, guys, the other day, did our monthly shopping. I thought, well, heck, I'm gonna bring the HT with me, and I am stoked I did, because I was able to make 5 contacts. One right outside my apartment here. Now, inside, honestly, I can't hit nothing with this thing. I could barely kerchunk the reflector on D-Star, okay? I was on Reflector Charlie. I could barely kerchunk it when I was outside of my balcony. So at least I popped up on the dashboard, right? The reflector dashboard of dstar.info. dstarinfo.com/reflectors. All right? Or users, or however you do it, whatever. But I was... so I thought, well, I'm gonna bring the HT with me. So on this day, I made my first contact. I talked to a woman. Her name is Nikki, N1KKY. Nikki, I hope you're listening. I hope you subscribed. Out of Tennessee, she's got a vanity call. We're gonna talk about vanity calls today too. How you can get vanity calls once you get licensed or whatever. If you ever want to switch your call sign or whatever. I have mine for the past 25 years, and I ain't switched a darn thing, and I'm not going to. So, anyway, so I talked to her, and then a ride came, and I got on there, and I didn't talk to nobody then on the way. When I got to Walmart, we were at Burger King, I thought, well, let me see how it's going to work. Boy, it works swell in Burger King. I was coming in at S59. I was coming in really good. I was booming. I talked to 4 guys at Burger King. So there you go, guys. There's my 5 contacts that you can make with D-Star. Now, there are cheaper D-Star radios, but if you're blind and you want accessibility, I recommend the Kenwood D74A. That is, if you can still find them. People are selling them on eBay for like $350. Not so much on Amazon. I've tried to look. You can't find it on Amazon. And Kenwood discontinued that radio. They've also discontinued the D72, but that's not blind accessible. Now, I will say this, guys. I did get word. A little bird told me today. I heard a couple days ago, VK7JS Joseph out of Australia, he did say that there are going to be future talking radios coming out. Things like the TYT NVUV 380 and NVUV 390, the Alliance 1, and maybe other radios soon to come. There's going to be a new program software, just like there is with accessible GD77 for DMR. There's going to be software OpenTRX for those future talking radios. So we will have some future talking radios in our hands. Hopefully they won't be too high priced, you know. I mean, I know prices go up, but you know, I mean, if you're starting out, you do want to start out first. If you're a day old ham, you want to start out, like I said, listening to analog, getting down the terminology, getting down to what a QSL is, getting out of what QSO means, getting out of what a QSY means. QSY basically means I'm switching frequencies or switching reflectors. Let's QSY to this frequency, or let's QSY to this reflector, whether you be on Echolink. And guys, here's the deal. You can get started in amateur radio and ham radio for $15 with your cell phone. iPhone or Android, don't matter. So yes, being a blind ham, if you can't afford a radio right now, you can get started with an iPhone for as little as $15. I'm going to explain that to you. Actually, go watch that video, but I'm going to talk about it. So, how can you get started for $15 with your iPhone? Well, it's pretty simple. You can actually take an online ham test, and then you can go to your location, search, Google search a location where, ham test, ham licensing in my area, or however you want to put it in a Google search. And it's going to show you locations, and you can go down and you can do a sit-down test. They have, I think, let's say if you're in Tucson, which that's where I'm at, they have different locations here. You might want to do a Google search on that. Anytime in your area, you just do a Google search on where can I get my ham test. You might want to do ham radio test in your area, or ham radio test, however you want to put it in your Google search. But you could do online test for practice too. You can go to hamstudy.org, and you can do some practice tests. You can learn about it. But still, I recommend hamradioprep.com. Go get yourself your first free lesson. If you got the money, then go ahead and pay for it. But I also recommend hamstudy.org. And then there's some practice test sites that you can go look up on the Go subscribe to the Ham Radio 2.0 with KC5HWB Jason. Go watch the first couple of videos I posted on my playlist, the Ham Radio playlist on my channel. The Technician License Ham Radio Preparation Part 1 and Part 2. I'm going to be putting Part 3 up there pretty soon, but you will want to get this. So if you're interested in becoming a ham, guys, this will be the deal for you, because this won't be no deal breaker, because ham radio is a great hobby, and it could be also a volunteer helping hobby. So like tornadoes, weather, IMSCOM, stuff like that, you can get involved and you can really help out your community, help out your local area, or even just, help out somebody in need. Like I've done plenty of times with 911 and stuff like that. I was able to help the people out with that, with ham radio. I was able to help them out with that. Like I told you, go watch that last episode where I talked about the brush fire scene I did. I helped out, people that were tubing down a stupid river in a flood, having fun, thinking it was, go watch that. Go watch that video. Watch that last episode. This is the second episode. I'm doing this today so I could upload it tomorrow. So you guys will be able to still see this on Ham Radio Monday show. Monday Ham Radio show tomorrow, because it'll be uploaded. I'll upload this tomorrow, so to be all uploaded and ready to rock and roll and ready to rumble. Okay, so that way we get the next third episode out next week after. I don't know what's going to go on yet. Right now I'm trying to focus on moving and packing, and everything else going to be at her mom's. So I really want to really get this show really going, really get some new subscribers. So give it some new blood, guys. Feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Now, I'm going to tell you how you can get started. So I mentioned about hamstudy.com, hamradioprep.com, everything ham radio. So how can you get this thing going with the smartphone? Well, there's an app. There's an app called EchoLink, ECHOLINK, all one word. Look it up in your app store. Now, this is for licensed hams only. You don't need to get on it before. But once you're licensed, you are going to put in your call sign. And then you are going to create a password. And then it's going to want you to validate your call sign. You'll get an email telling you to validate your call sign. It's going to take you to the echolink.org website, where you could do validate your call sign in one of two ways. You could either upload your license, or like I did, just use your credit card and just spend $1 and validate your license, which I think it'd be easier to do it that way if you're on an iPhone. Just use your credit card and spend $1 and, validate your call sign. Once you're validated, then and only then, you'll be able to open up the EchoLink app. It will log you in by itself, and you'll be able to see stations. You'll be able to see conferences, which that's pretty fun. You'll be able to see repeaters. You'll be able to see locations. You'll be able to see links. Guys, I recommend your first EchoLink node. 38020 is the Blind Hams EchoLink node. They have nets on there. They have a digital net every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern. It will be, 9 a.m. Eastern, 7 my time, 8 and 6 wherever else in the country you're at. So you will want to check that net out. I was on that yesterday. We have a really good crew of blind hams that will help you out. Also, you'll want to check out the CQ Blind Hams podcast. Okay. Also, you will want to go visit blindhams.com. That's blindhams.com to get all the details and all the nets. And we have like 10, 15 different ways to connect with us. All-Star, IRLP, D-Star, EchoLink, like I said, at 38,020. You can also connect on, and also we have conferences. If you go on your EchoLink app and search for different conferences, you're going to find a Rag 2 conference where we're just, talking with everybody. There's different repeaters hooked up, connected. And it's going to show you how many people is online, how many nodes are online. So, I haven't checked this morning, but my last check was over 5,900 something nodes online right now. So you can you go check that out. Also, and one of the conferences called the Absolute Best. That's a net that's on every Wednesday. You'll want to check that out. I forgot what the node number, but I would just go to the conference area and just search for the absolute. Look for the Absolute Best by swiping to the right, and you'll see your a bunch of conferences. Okay, a ton of conferences. So you'll be able to see the conferences and join those nets. But I really recommend, I highly recommend for the blind people that are, want to get their license. They're looking to get their license. They want to get their license. And how you can get started with this $15 is you're going to go down, when you go down to your location to get your ham license, to get your ham test after you studied and practiced, you're going to go down there and you're going to just pay $15. That's it, $15. That's exactly what I paid, I think. I paid, or somebody paid it for me.
Can you help me?
What? We're going to get that.
This thing and do it.
Is your mom, what? Did you talk to your mom?
Yeah, they don't know what time they're coming yet, but.
Okay, well, let me get the video done. Anyway, so, guys, like I said, that's how you do this $15 and turn your smartphone. So you can get started at ham radio for as little as $15. If you have an iPhone, go down and take your test, pay your $15, and boom. Good luck to you. Congrats on getting your ticket and being on the air. That will be fun. Now, the very first thing I want you to do is, like I said, get used to the analog. Get used to what Echolink sounds like. Get used to terminology, ham terminology. Learn what a QSO is. Learn what QSY means. Learn what QSL means. That kind of deal. Yeah, so you could use Echolink right from your cell phone, guys. That's pretty swell. But you got to make sure you're licensed. It will say right at the top, it is for licensed hams only, so you can't go on there before. You have to have a call sign. So, and one of the nodes I suggest check out, 38,020. That's 38020. The blind hams, CQ blind hams node, Echolink node, every Saturday. Are they about doing it tonight? Maybe tonight? No, tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. So you guys take care. Get that ticket. Get on the air. I'll see you on the air. Old Blind Sonny, KC7UDH will be out. This will be uploaded tomorrow. Take care, guys.
Speech on. Take picture. 15. Stop recording video button.